Spring is a popular time for home construction projects because of the weather and longer days, but should you buy, build, or renovate? Well, the Lee County Library is hosting an event exploring residential construction, and joining us now is, of course, Philip Shackelford, who is the executive director, and Lori Dillon, a licensed residential builder. How are you both doing?
Doing wonderful, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and thank you for joining us. So for one, why was this series important to you?
It's a great question. We're always trying to think of what's going to be important to our community, what's something that needs to be explored, some valuable topics to get out there and talk about. This is something that came to mind, and so we reached out to Lori to see if she'd be interested in teaching that, and she was down for it, and so we wanted to put that together to offer something if you've never built a house or you're thinking about it, thinking about what might that process entail, maybe you can get some insight.
All right, so Lori, should you buy, build, or renovate?
I think it just depends on what your budget would look like. What we've actually found a lot is clients are looking to renovate because they can spend a little bit more for a space that they're familiar with, and they can get what they want out of that. If that's long-term, wheelchair accessible, and some are still choosing to build, especially rates are coming down now and things like that. I think that's going to start picking back up, but for a while, renovations seem to be the route to go for people.
Now, when it comes to your event, when is this happening and what can people take away?
The first one is going to be Monday from 3 to 6, and what we are looking to do is just guide people through that process. It is very complex, and sometimes you need to know who to turn to, what are good contractors. People, when they start, they don't know who to trust, where to go, what are good resources, and so I just want to talk people through that process, provide resources for them, and just answer any questions they may have.
Now, you are also doing another series called the Frequently Asked Questions in Project Management. Tell us a little bit about this.
With project management, it's you can be your own project manager to a construction, depending on what you're getting done. There's still some permitting that you have to do. You know, those spaces you need to know when you need to get a general contractor involved, and then how to navigate those conversations with subcontractors, what they may need to know, what questions they may need to ask, because sometimes the construction language is a little bit lost in translation, and so if they can just have a resource to work that out, we're happy to do that.
All right, and Philip, before we let you both go,
That's
you
right.
do have another event for nonprofits. Tell us about that.
That's right. So we're putting together a 4-week series for nonprofit professionals, skills to navigate this modern world of nonprofits, nonprofit professionals. You know, it can be a tough world out there. Fundraising, marketing, strategic planning, all those things. So we wanted to provide a class so that local nonprofit professionals could go through and learn some of those things. So we've got marketing coming up on March 3rd, how to make their case, get out there and have those conversations with stakeholders March 10th, fundraising March 17th, and then I'll be talking about strategic planning on March 24th.
All right, thank you both for
Yes,
joining us.